And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Big House, Pulaski County High School. For tonight, Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West High School basketball, presented by the Don Franklin Family of Dealerships. The oldest rivalry around. Pulaski and Somerset getting ready to do battle. Girls first, boys to follow. You can see all the action in full 1080p right here on LakeCumberlandSports.com. We are getting ready to go to the floor and talk to Coach Bobby Bowling, I think, momentarily, and Paul Wright may have the head jumper. Let's see if he does.
I'm Paul Wright with Somerset coach Bobby Bowling, and you've been through this rivalry once. It's entertaining.
Absolutely. It's one of the funnest ones I've been in.
How has your basketball team progressed since the beginning of the season, since the first time you saw this team?
I was just telling the girls that, they didn't even realize that since December 29th, somewhere in that area, we're 11-4 and one of the hotter teams in the region, I guess you could say right now. So, we're a much better basketball team than we were early. We were trying to figure some things out early, and we were able to figure those out as we go along. So now we're a little bit better than we were, and hopefully we're a lot better offensively than we were the last time we played them.
Potential-wise, how much have you got left?
We still got a long way to go. I mean, I'm still starting 2 8th graders, a freshman, and 2 sophomores. So, the sky's the limit for those girls of how hard they want to work and what they want to develop at.
What does your team have to do tonight to win a ball game?
We've got to stop the three-point shot for certain, and we've got to be able to handle their pressure.
What does your team do really, really well?
We've been able to rebound the basketball, and we're able to get down and run our sets, and we're able to get the basketball to who needs to get it to score. And we're getting to where we're more efficient offensively, but we've been rebounding the basketball really well. And our defensive, we're holding teams to around 45 points a game right now. So, defense and rebound is going to win you some basketball games.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That's Somerset Lady Jumper coach Bobby Bowling. We'll talk to Chris Atkins in just a moment.
And that was Paul Wright and Coach Bowling of the Lady Jumpers. Paul Wright's going to find Coach Chris Atkins, the head maroon. And I was thinking before we went on the air, Coach Atkins and I we went to school in about the same time frame. He's got back to 1970 more or less in this rivalry. So let's go to the floor and see what Coach and Paul are going to talk about before we tip it up.
Strip back. No, they didn't even let me comb my hair. I'm Paul Wright with Pulaski County Lady Maroon coach Chris Atkins. You've been through this rivalry for years and years and years.
On both sides, boys and girls. Yeah,
both sides of it.
Yeah, I've covered it all.
What did you see that first game that impressed you between these two teams?
Well, both teams, the will to not quit. Well, both teams had chances down the stretch to quit, and both teams continued to compete. And it was just an excellent finish. So we hope for more excitement tonight here. Hope everybody comes on out and sees this game tonight.
What has your team done better since the first time you played Somerset?
Well, we've got a little point guard that's starting to shoot a little bit, which helps us a little. I think she had 1 point in the first game, maybe 3, but that helps us quite a bit. And so we hope we continue to shoot the ball like we've been shooting it, and we'll see what happens.
I asked Coach Bowling this question. I'll ask you as well. How much potential does your team have?
Well, we have a lot of potential. We have nobody. We don't have to have a senior night this year, so that's a positive in one way. It's a negative in one way, but
I understand.
But we make shots. We could be very dangerous in tournament time. Okay.
What does your team have to do well tonight to win the ball game?
Well, we got to rebound.
That's the same answer I got.
Well, he's got a little bigger girls than we've got, but we're going to try to rebound with them.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Paul.
That is Pulaski County Lady Maroon coach Chris Atkins. Back up top.
And that was Paul Wright, Chris Atkins, the head man here at Pulaski County High School. These two teams got together, slightly less than a month ago over at the Briar Patch. An exciting 41-38 win for the Lady Jumpers. And the Lady Jumpers under Bobby Bowling, 11-9 on the season, 2-3 in the district. Pulaski County, 13-10 under Coach Chris Atkins, 1-4 in the district. If Pulaski should win tonight, they will tie. There will be a coin flip. Paul Wright's going to rejoin us momentarily. I'm going to give him a chance to catch his breath. As we don't have a helicopter, he had to fly back up here via the feet. But we got a good one coming. This is the fun night for all of us because two teams that get to go after each other. And I look, Paul, 2 years ago, Pulaski and Somerset's boys played 4 times in one season.
Right.
They played the 2 regular seasons, one in a Christmas tournament and one in the district tournament. And last year they played again in the district tournament. These girls' teams could very well see each other the district tournament. So it's one of those nights that we all enjoy, and the kids seem to enjoy it. And I asked both coaches before the game, I said, got one for you.
All right.
Thank you very much, Coach. We've got some lineup numbers going different in both games.
Okay.
It's throwback night.
It is.
So the Shopville Lady Tigers are being prompt.
Well, now
but they're wearing Eubank uniforms underneath those warm-ups. So
I asked them if they were trying to confuse me, and they said
they
were.
are.
So.
But anyway, we got a lot of stuff going on tonight. It's Dance Blue here between the two schools. That's a 24-hour money-raising event by the University of Kentucky. Coach Miller has got his hands full. Coach Bob Tucker, I saw sitting down there, looked pretty relaxed. I think he's got things under control. We're about ready to go, but these are two good basketball teams that started the season kind of as unknowns, coming off of last year. And Coach Boland, you've had a chance to speak with him a little bit, but I know he's got to be a little bit pleased. He's got a really young basketball team.
They both do. And again, Chris Adkins said a minute ago, said, we don't have to have senior night. So I asked them both how much potential they had, and of course the answer I got was, we still got work to do. And the key to the game on both sides is rebounding.
I think, and we know Somerset's got some pretty good size in their lineup, and if they can get to the backboard, they may play a little volleyball. And also, Pulaski's going to shoot the 3. You can write that down. I don't know how many times they'll shoot it, but let's go over and under. I'm going 30. They'll put up 33 pointers in this game.
25.
25, okay. Well, what I'm getting at is if they're making any percentage of those, they're hard out.
Absolutely.
We did a game earlier in the year in Casey County, who's still arguably one of the favorites in the 12th region, went 1 for 27 from three-point range. They got beat. Duh. You know, if you come out and shoot 1 from 27, you're probably not going to win.
This is true.
And I look forward to this. We've got a pretty good crowd here. I think by the time the boys' game, halftime of this game and headed on in, you won't have to fight for a seat, but you'll probably have to sit close to somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, in this district this season, Casey County is probably the cream of the crop.
I think so.
And if Somerset wins, Pulaski will definitely get Casey first round of the district.
You don't want any part of that.
No. And if Pulaski County wins tonight, you go back to the old coin flip.
Coach Noble, I saw walk in and sit to my left just a moment ago. Christy Noble from over at Rock. And nobody likes to play her either.
No, in tournament time, you don't want any part of Christy's team.
Because she's pretty well known. But anyway, a shout out to her. All right, Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West. They have short wait times for sports physicals, flu shots, or immediate medical care with in-house lab and x-ray. They're open late, 7 p.m. on weekdays, 10 to 3 on Saturday. They're just behind the hospital, just off Bogle Street in Med Park West. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic says just walk in when you need us. And a big thank you also to the Don Franklin family of dealerships for sponsoring tonight's games. The 2019 models are there. They've got it. If they don't have it, I guarantee you they can get it. But go by and see them, or stop by any one of their dealerships, or go online at donfranklingm.com. View the entire inventory. The Don Franklin family of dealerships, they'll treat you like family. Partner, you may have found out while you were on press row. I didn't. I assume the band is here, so I'm going to assume the anthem may go. We'll find out in just a minute. But if we abruptly cut to the anthem, it's because we don't know exactly when it's going to happen.
If I was a betting man, I would say they will do it right before the game, but we'll wait and see.
Sports Den is one of our longtime sponsors. We'll do their fashion report in a minute. And our keys to the game, we touched on that just a little bit, but we'll go ahead, is brought to you by Century 21 Advantage Realty Key Associates. The keys to the game are brought to you by Century 21 Realtor Holly Sears Weddle. When you're in the market to buy or sell a home, be sure and call Holly at 606-305-3747. Partner?
Yes, sir.
Your keys to the game, I think we gave those,
The coaches said rebounding.
Well.
And you said if a team can make shots, they're going to be in the ball game. And I think it's going to be, one of the things is going to be, can one team put pressure on the other and take them out of what they want to do?
You just opened the door to the other point I was going to make. Somerset, I've seen them 3 or 4 times this year. They are not a one-ball handler offense, but if you can force somebody other than bowling to handle the basketball against pressure, you've got an advantage, I think. Same thing with Pulaski County. If they don't handle the backboard, they will press. There's no doubt in my mind. But if Somerset can get easy buckets over the top of the press or putbacks because of not being there to block people out, I think those are the keys. I look for it to be typical of these games. Both teams will come out crazy. Balls will be thrown all over the place. People will be flying around. We'll look up after you've described action for about 3 minutes. It'll be 2-1. It'll be crazy.
Very probably.
And then they'll settle in and play basketball. It's usually how it works with these rivalry games.
Of course, 41-38 Somerset at the Patch.
Yes.
The first time they played. And we talked about it with Coach Adkins a moment ago. 2 really good basketball games that night over there with boys and girls both.
They were. The boys' game went over, and I have no reason to expect anything different.
No, you won't.
I mean, I think we may see something along those lines tonight. It's 1st of February. You and I often talk about the season and where you are. It's time. You don't have much more time to tinker with your lineup and get your team ready. You got to start trying to get a little momentum built. And I think both teams are healthy. At least that's what the coaches told me. So that's a good thing.
I think by this time in the season, as a coach, you know what and we've both been there. You know what you can do and what you can't do.
And you hope you go do what you can do and don't try to do what you can't do.
And you've got your rotation pretty much set.
Yeah.
Right now, you're just fine-tuning minor things to try to get your basketball team as good as it can be before the district tournament starts.
You're listening to High School Basketball here on LakeCumberlandSports.com, brought to you by Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West and presented by the Don Franklin family of dealerships. I'm Mike Kerr. This is Paul Wright.
Hey there.
He is the dean of broadcasting and round. And I don't know, I meant to ask you today at lunch, do you have any idea when you actually started doing this, what year?
It would have been football season in 1986.
1986, folks.
Correct.
Think about that. You go look at Grandma. Ask her when she was born. All right, we've had enough of that, but it is a pleasure to get to work beside you. And this is the beginning of February. We've got several games lined up. And then will come district and region, and we're going to carry a whole plethora of those.
We will.
If local teams are in them, we'll be bringing it to you. And we've added, like I said, we've done video all year.
Right.
Starting a couple weeks ago, we went to 1080p. If you want to see it as good as it gets,
absolutely,
go to the webpage. Go to LakeCumberlandSports.com and view it on the webpage. It's pretty good stuff.
The other thing, before, you could go to Facebook, watch the game.
Yes.
Now, Facebook or the website.
You got both choices.
And pick it up.
And Jonathan Absher, the genius that he is, told me that you could put this on your big screen TV. He said he watched us the other night on a 70-inch screen.
That's scary.
I apologized. I look bad enough behind a screen door. I certainly don't need to be on a 70-inch screen with 1080p. But anyway, Paul Wright, we'll get around to the fashion report now that Shotville, Eubank, Pulaski County has decided what colors they're going to wear. Somerset's in a black uniform tonight.
Right.
Those are purple numerals trimmed in gold, and they are wearing high top buds. I like that look. Can you read the numbers pretty good?
I'm all right.
All right. For Pulaski County, they're wearing a nice ensemble of an orange and white Shotville logoed shooting shirt over the top of a red and white Eubank Bulldogs.
Orange and white. How about green?
Did I say orange?
You said orange.
Well, you're watching it. If I said orange, that means it's going to be a long night. A green and white Shotville logo, and again, the Eubank uniforms, those are the old school, seriously, white uniforms, a little bit of trim on them, big block numbers, and that is your Sports Den Fashion Report. Sports Den, Gary Sewell down on South 27. If you need anything in the sporting goods lines or anything in the clothing line of any of the local schools, UK, anything
stuff,
that you want.
Absolutely.
And this time of year, if you need it, go get it. Gary's got it. Tell him we said hi and tell him thanks for helping bring this to us.
And it's not long before you're going to have to start getting bats and
gosh, yeah, he's got all those in.
And it's rapidly approaching.
We're looking forward to that. All right,
Oh,
Paul,
absolutely.
can I say you were right?
What was that, sir?
Well, they haven't played the anthem yet, and we're almost ready to start introducing people.
They're lining up for that point.
If they introduce them before the anthem, we'll give them to you. If they do the anthem first, we'll get up for the anthem.
They're going to do the anthem first. Still working on the technical. We got more technical people. I don't know who's in the truck. You know who's in the truck?
Well, I don't know. Where did they park the truck?
Out the back door, I think. We are getting ready to do the anthem.
All right.
And I'm going to take a headset and point it in that direction.
And again, here at Pulaski County, they will bring out the color guard, and everybody will remain standing until that is over. And we will recognize that with them. And to honor America, we're about to get this thing rolling. Anthem will be played by the Pulaski County Band. And again, we're going to keep it just a tad bit low until the color guard leaves the floor. Paul Wright, that was live.
Really good.
That wasn't canned.
No, that was
a
really
gentleman
good.
singing that. It's pretty good stuff.
Absolutely. There is a lot more of that kind of talent around than you really realize.
You know, I think people could always sing. They just didn't sometimes come out now.
Right.
I think because of all this stuff we see on TV and America and everything, people have gotten a little more willing. But that dude can sing.
Absolutely.
I don't know who he is, but I'm going to give him the that dude can sing thing. We're going to get this thing ready. We're going to pay attention to the starting lineups, or maybe we won't.
Depending on the mood we're in.
You never know. Once again, Somerset in the road uniforms. First one out of will be Grace Bruner, 8.9 a game. Rachel Presley at 9.1 a game. AC is wearing, it appears, 55, not 25, Paul. That's Peyton AC.
That is correct, sir.
All right. Addie Bowling at 7.6 a game, and rounding out the starting lineup will be Madison Garland, the leading scorer on this team, at 11.9. So before I make one of my first of many mistakes tonight,
yes, sir,
AC is 55.
All right. So for Somerset, Bowling, Bruner, Presley, Garland, and AC. Winning rebounders for Somerset, Presley at 7.4, AC at 6.3, and as you said, they've got a size advantage.
Cothran will, Shelby Cothran, 11.2. And following her is Madeline Dunn at 5.1. Dawn Wilson at 5.2 a game, the third one off Chris Adkins' lineup. Heidi Thompson at 10.3 a game. And rounding out the starting lineup, Haley Reidner at 8.3 a game. Here's the trick question of the game by Paul Wright and Mike Kerr. Of the 10 names we just gave you, how many are seniors?
My guess would be none.
We're going with none.
Right.
Yep. So those are your starting lineups. I want to turn it over to the old man, the dean of basketball, and I'm going to sit over here and hopefully watch a good basketball game.
For Pulaski County, rebounding Reidner at 4.7 and Wilson at 4.3. And Pulaski comes in 13 and 10. Somerset comes in 11 and 9. Two basketball teams that I think are finding their footing at the time they'd like to get it done.
I agree. You ready to go?
Welcome to the big house. Let's play. Ball is in the air and it is controlled by Somerset. Bowling will take it. We go on the attack. Pulaski County is in a, looks like a 1-3-1, dropping into maybe a 1-2-2. Bowling around on the side. Just back and forth out front right now.
Adkins has modified his 2-3 a little bit.
Yes, he has. Yeah, bringing the point way out. They finally go to the corner, bowling a three from there, short it, but she went back and got the rebound. Fanned it back out to Bruner. They'll start over. We've played 30 seconds.
Remind me I'm keeping stats.
Hey, you're keeping stats. There it is, working the perimeter. They've not really attempted to get the ball inside yet, Michael.
No, they're looking, and they're trying to find somebody, I think, over the top of this, and so far it hadn't worked out.
No. Presley is trying to post up, but she's surrounded. They go to the middle of the paint to AC. Nothing good, nothing doing. Back outside. Into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. This one is too long from Garland. Rebound pulled down by AC. Goes back up and draws a foul.
There's two offensive boards. Whoa.
Offensive foul.
Maybe jump ball, maybe offensive. I don't know.
I don't know what they didn't put a foul on the board. I don't know what they called.
They didn't change. Yeah, they changed the possession area.
Okay.
Yep.
So they called it a
Let's
jump
go
on
with that.
All right. I thought they called a foul on the shot.
I did, yeah.
Somerset in a man.
Maybe they missed one.
Here we go.
No.
Reidner in the corner. Passes away, but they pick it back up. And again, Cothran from the point. Reidner wanted to shoot it. Couldn't find an opening. Putting it on the deck, taking it in as Cothran puts it up no good. And this time, we'll get that foul, I promise you.
Bowling.
Yes, sir. Bowling with the first foul of the game, and Shelby Cothran, who had 1 point the first time these two teams played, will stand in.
Yeah, she's a 12-point-a-game type scorer. She's got to get more than one.
Right. First toss, rims out.
Well, I may have jinxed her.
Just underway from Pulaski County High School, Somerset and PC here on Lake Cumberland Sports. Got the second one, and Pulaski County draws first blood and come with that press you talked about, and Somerset runs off and leaves the basketball. Body's on the deck. The Maroons come up with it. Cothran across the time stripe. To Dunn, tries to penetrate. Back to Thompson, wanted to shoot it again. Ball is slapped loose and stolen away. Garland came up with it, and Somerset's on the attack. Pulaski back in that 2-3, and they're not ranging out as much on the point as they were to begin with. Somerset very patient. We played over 2 minutes. It's 1-0. Isn't that what you said we'd get?
Largest lead of the game.
Yeah.
Walt.
Yep. Drug the pivot foot. Did Somerset, and the turnover there. We'll give it back to PC.
You've been doing this since '84. I've been following
86.
this a little. '86.
Don't make it any worse than it is.
Well, for a while.
Yes.
These games usually are like this. They come out and everybody's just so amped up.
Right.
They don't play very well for a minute or two.
You aren't that many years behind me in this.
I know.
In the right corner, three-pointer on the way, and good.
Reidner.
From Reidner, and it is 4-0 Pulaski. Again with the press. They beat it easily. Pass tried to go inside to Presley, and they threw it a little bit behind her, couldn't handle it, and away it goes.
And we talked about in the opening, when you beat that press and your bigs are behind the defense, you got to score.
Have to.
Then you gave two away. Bad pass.
Yes, sir. Dunn out front, tries to penetrate. Cothran's got it. Again, working on that man. Two different defensive philosophies. They try to go inside to Thompson, tries to put it up, and it is blocked out of bounds to Somerset. Nice job on the defensive end by Presley.
What would you say? Return to sender there?
Absolutely, right there. Nice play. Bowling and Garland handling the pressure. Get it across the line and go down in the corner to Garland. Around the perimeter. Again, they've not penetrated on that defense. Dump it inside, try to go deeper down on the block. They get it to Presley, puts it up and in.
All right, from this point forward, I'm calling that the 24-hour banker. You get it there?
Yes, sir.
That's
That's
a Rick
money.
Barker and Godby Realty bank shot.
Yes, sir. That is money, too, by the way.
Yeah, it is. That's what I meant. Yeah. That's always open. If you get it to her there.
Thompson gets it to Wilson, thrown away. Going the other way is Somerset. Shot is put up by Garland and batted out of bounds by Wilson. And Somerset will inbound, down 2. 4:13 to go first quarter, still 4-2.
This inbounds play, it just shows you the size advantage that Somerset really has when they line up side by side.
Out front to Bowling, and again, they will stretch that defense, try to go inside to Presley again. And again, Wilson knocks one loose. Pulaski's got it. Cothran across the timeline. Ridner from 3, right wing, in and out, no good. Bowling started to go down and got too much of the back of the rim. Bowling's got it out front. Pulaski's in the 2-3 zone, and we have been here for quite a bit of this first quarter.
Yeah, we're halfway through it, plus. Whoa.
Almost thrown away, saved by Garland to Bowling. Gets it inside. AC goes to the basket, puts it up too tall. Presley puts it up and in, and a foul.
Yeah, again, there's just not an answer for Presley down there on the block. Offensive rebound, put back, and a tie ball game.
Who'd they get on the foul?
You know, I wish they'd put it on the board. I did miss it.
I think it was Wilson, but
we'll
don't
go
hold me
with
to that.
Wilson. All right.
Tied at 4. Free throws no good, and we are still tied at 4. Rebound pulled down by Pulaski County with 3:20 to go first quarter. Tied at 4. Top of the key, three-pointer on the way, no good. On a shot from Wilson, ball battled for Pulaski's. Wilson ends up with it. They get it back to Cothran. Left corner, three-pointer, bottom from Ridner. She's hit 2 of those. Pulaski up 7-4.
That was a rainmaker.
Yes, sir. Pulaski in that press. And Somerset, dangerous pass, but they got away with it. Cross court, Bowling, 3 on the way. Banked it in.
24 hours.
Yes, sir. There's a Rick Barker bank shot.
Yeah, without a doubt. Another Rick Barker Godby and Realty Auction bank shot.
That's a banked 3. That's worth more.
Hey, that's worth extra.
Exactly. Yeah. Cothran. Left side to Wilson. Thought about it. And it is thrown away. And then after the turnover, we're going to get a foul. I believe it'll be Wilson. That's the first on Wilson, so she didn't commit the other one.
Really?
Yeah, I'll keep you posted.
I'm just trying to get over the color scheme tonight. The cheerleaders from Pulaski are in pink. I'm sure that's breast cancer awareness.
Sure.
They're wearing bank uniforms. No purple and gold in the house.
No. They go inside, shot put up by AC, contact and a foul.
That's good, though. Got it deep and probably got Ridner. No. Wilson.
Wilson again.
Yeah, that's still good offense. You're getting the ball down into point-blank range.
Right. AC is good with the first free throw.
So she's in the book.
Yes, sir. Got one.
Oh,
And
they failed to block Ashley
yeah.
hold off, and Pulaski dodged one right there.
So Somerset on top 8-7, their first advantage. Ryder, they come pick her up, by the way. Cawthron starts one way, goes the other, flips it up and in. Does it count? It does.
All right, I'm going to say something that'll get me in trouble. Cawthron doesn't look strong enough to finish the move she just finished. The contact occurred early. Holt with the foul.
And trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Huey, Dewey, and Louie right there for Shelby Cawthron. 10-8 as Pulaski goes back in front with 1:53 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, once again, I mean, that's just Cawthron having enough strength to play through the contact, and she's frail, but obviously she's not weak.
Long cross-court pass against that press. Had them stretched out enough, they got away with it.
Wally Kane would be proud.
Garland on the wing, they fan it back outside.
Kaya Sharon, one of them, both of them maybe.
AC. Cross court to Holt, 3 on the way. No good, clanged off the front, off a Somerset player and out of bounds. It'll go back to PC, leading by 2.
Holt got a good look, don't get me wrong, but if I'm Pulaski, that's exactly what I want Somerset doing, is shooting a lot of threes.
Right. Cawthron facing that man-to-man. To Wilson. Top of the key, Thompson. Oaks faked the move and didn't get it done. All right, I'm not seeing a 13 on my roster, by the way. Thompson, 3, left wing, bottom.
I'm going to take care of that for you very shortly.
13-8.
You handle the timeout.
I will.
Say something good about something. I'll get an answer for that question.
All right, timeout here with 39.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pulaski County on top to the tune of 13-8. Shelter Insurance agent Rick Erdler has been proudly serving Somerset, Kentucky, and surrounding areas for many years. In doing so, Rick has helped generations of families get the right coverage at the right price. For auto, home, renters, life, or business insurance, see Shelter agent Rick Erdler on Ogden Street in Somerset or visit him on the web at shelterinsurance.com/.
Madeline Blankenship is wearing 13.
Thank you.
We have her as 15.
Yep, just missed it too. That ain't too bad.
Yep.
And we'll read the commercial in a few minutes, but right now,
we'll go back to work.
It's 13-8 Pulaski on the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard. Biggest margin of the night on the board right now, and Somerset working on pressure. Bowling back in the game. I think that was what it was, and the pass to the sideline is too tall, and Presley steps on the sideline. The turnover gives it back.
We talked to the keys to the game. That's 6 turnovers against Somerset already.
Yes, sir.
And we're heading under 30 seconds in the opening quarter.
Cawthron, they may go for 1 here.
I would. You're up 5?
Right, up 5 into the quarter. Molly Nelson in the game as well. I don't know if we mentioned that.
She wearing 2?
She is.
Okay.
That's how deep they went. The first game was the 8 they played so far.
Yep.
5 seconds to go. Back and forth on the dribble. Cawthron can't get loose. Nelson, 3, left wing, too tall. Rebound pulled down by Somerset's Bowling, and we have played 1 from PC, and after 1, the Lady Maroons 13, Somerset 8.
Thank you, Paul Wright. Once again, 13-8. I thought it'd be 4-3 the way this thing started out, but at least the team's warmed up a little bit. L&N Federal Credit Union business since 1954. Want you to know you can now join L&N if you live, work, worship, attend school, or belong to any legal entity in Pulaski County. L&N offers everything necessary for your personal or business finances. Over 85,000 members have taken advantage of flexible mortgage and consumer loans. Free online mobile banking, free checking, business accounts, and more. Equal housing lender and NCUA. There's a joke here. NCUA insured. I read that wrong the other night, and Bob corrected me. That stands for the National Credit Union Association, and it makes some sense once you read it right.
Once you understand what you're
doing.
When
you read it with the wrong letters, not so much. We want to thank the good folks at L&N Federal Credit Union for helping make this possible. 1 in the book, partner.
Yeah. We've got people. Kevin's over here. Actually, he's over. I started to say supervising. He's just eating popcorn. Pat's doing the producing, and Nick's on the camera.
Hey, we've got Nick, and Nick's pretty cool because he guards my right flank here too. Nobody's hit me yet tonight.
All right, Somerset down 5. We'll start the second quarter with a ball. Bowling, and I think they've got to have her in the ball game. They try to dump it inside to Presley. They do. Puts it up and in, and he's fouled. A lot of contact and bodies on the deck.
You think Coach Bowling talked about that during the timeout?
I bet he did.
I would think. Nice pass, by the way.
First foul on Madeline Blankenship.
Yep. The reason I say that, Presley's 3 for 3 down there.
Yes, sir.
That's a pretty good percentage.
Yes, sir. Free throw is no good. Nelson comes down with a rebound, and Pulaski will trot into front court in the person of Coffin. Looking at that man, and they've shifted zone, Michael.
They have?
Yep, top of the key, Blankenship, no good. Rebound battled for and pulled down by AC. A lot of hacking going on there. Holt into front court. Gets it back to Bowling, and they will run the offense. Looking at that 2-3 zone. Bowling's got it up top. Left side, Holt from 3. Got it. That didn't even hit the net.
That was pure.
13-11. Or excuse me, 13-13.
Somerset shooting 50% from 3. Pulaski is shooting a little under that.
Yes, sir. Right side to Oaks. Nelson. Cawthon will start the attack, and they're back man.
Mm-hmm. Presley out.
Blankenship wanted to pull the trigger.
Yeah, did.
And does. Presley backs off, and she made a pay.
Hey.
Madeline Blankenship puts Pulaski in front 16-13.
She said, I'll give you one more jab step, and then I'm throwing it. That was sweet.
Yes, sir. Hold into front court, gets the ball to Bowling. 6:20 to go. In the half, Pulaski up 3. Holt, free throw line to AC. Dumps it off in the corner and then back out front. Trying to get it inside to Presley. They've got a plan. And she is surrounded, and Nelson comes away with the ball and gets it up to Oaks. Dangerous pass.
Pulaski sent backside and weak side help. They
did.
They triple teamed.
Yes, sir. Cawthon takes it down the lane, puts it up no good, but she was hammered by Ashley Holt. That'll be her first. No, excuse me, that'll be her second.
I like the way Cawthon takes the ball to the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait a minute. The officials have, thank you. One of them was trying to get the other one not to give the ball and said, I got to have time to tell him who the foul's on. That's a good job. You think he's embarrassing his? No, he's not. No. The embarrassing part's when you let it happen.
Yes. When they're shooting free throws, he's over here.
Yeah.
Free throw, no good. Back irons from Cawthon.
All right, Pulaski is 2 of 4 at the line, all of them from Cawthon. Somerset's 1 of 3 from the line.
Kaylee Bartley checks in for Somerset. Pulaski runs back in 3 players that started the game. Free throw, no good. Rebound pulled down Presley, and it was jarred loose from behind by Dunn, and Presley just kind of did the forearm shiv there on Dunn.
I'll take that.
And then we're going to get
Cawthon.
Yeah, we're going to get the foul on Cawthon. No, it's number 1 on Cawthon.
I got one for you.
Yes,
Something happened up there between those two I missed.
Yeah.
Because the end of it was a retaliation.
Yes. Up, threw it away, and going the other way, way up, and in for Madeline Dunn. Her first 2 points. Pulaski's up 5 for the second time tonight.
Easy. High ball turnover, they call that. You mid-court, throw it away. And
yeah, you really don't want to do that. Bowling up top. Around the horn. Holt wanted a 3, and they picked her up quickly this time. 5 minutes to go in the half. 5-point Pulaski lead. Right side, Holt lets it go. Back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down, Blankenship. Gets it off to Cawthon. To Nelson, 3 on the way, left wing. Got it! Molly Nelson with a three, and Pulaski's up 21-13, and Somerset wants another timeout.
Intrust Counseling Service are excited to be celebrating their 19th year in business. Intrust gives back, giving back to the communities that they love so much. Check out their Facebook page, Intrust Healthcare KY, for giveaways that are going on right now. And I'll say this, if Kelly has got anything to do with the giveaways, and I'm sure she does,
yes, sir,
they're well worth it. Henderson Chiropractic, committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want. It's Henderson Chiropractic. Our best wishes go out to Chad.
Yes,
coming off surgery, and I'm hoping, is what I'm hearing, in a few weeks he'll be back on some sort of limited basis, but one of the truly good people, and get well, Doc.
Yes, sir. 4:45 to go, second quarter, 21-13. Pulaski on top on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Steve Sharp's in the house.
Well, I guess we should stop the game for a moment.
We need to have some sort of ceremony.
Well, he's found his seat. The autograph seekers let him in.
He's good.
Yeah,
all right.
Good.
Somerset against that pressure. And back and forth. They get it to Bowling down in the corner. Garland thought about it. And Rodner got there in a hurry. They want to go back inside.
Well, I like that idea.
I do too. And they're able to get it inside. Shot put up, no good. Presley's got the rebound back up and in.
Countryman missed.
Yes, Presley with the rebound after.
Yep.
No.
Not Countryman. Fouch, excuse me.
The other 22.
Yeah, the other 22.
21-15. Nelson on that wing. Top of the key, Blankenship lets the three go. Bottom. They have, by the way, hit 6.
It's raining.
24-15. They try to dump it inside the Fouch across the lane. Presley, no good. Point blank range, too tall. Rebound pulled down by Rodner. Cothran to Blankenship. 3 step further out, and this one doesn't get there. And Somerset's, I think Garland tried to reach for it and thought, what do I want to do that for?
Exactly.
And let it go out of bounds, and Somerset gets it back. But they are down by 9.
That might have been a heat check.
I think it was.
That was deep.
Yes. Against that pressure, and they're going to get done.
Yep, got to call that.
One undone.
Team 6, so Somerset's going to shoot bonus after this.
Jeff Litton said the foul was on the Bulldogs. All right, Jeff, maybe a little too tall. Bowling. To Bruner. Back and forth. Trying to get it inside to Presley and can't. Pass is deflected. Bowling retrieves it. Somerset's going to have to hit a couple outside jumpers to loosen that defense up.
They are.
Three-pointer on the way. No good. Back iron from Bruner. Big rebound pulled down by Thompson. Pulaski's on the move. Cothran pulls up, foot on the line, off the side of the board, and pulled down by Bowling, heading the other way. Double teamed, and she got drilled by Thompson.
Wow, a couple of the fouls have looked just, one and one.
That's 2 on Thompson, by the way.
That's the missing
That's
foul.
the one we missed.
Thank
All right,
you.
Bowling will stand in for a 1 and a bonus.
Thompson's second leading scorer on his team's only got 1 3 to her credit so far.
Free throw from Bowling, no good. Back iron. Big kicker pulled down by Somerset. Coming down with it was Bruner. And we're going to get a jump ball that will go to Pulaski.
I like Bruner, though. 8th grader.
Pulaski, she's going to be really good.
Yeah, she is.
Pulaski is scrapping tonight.
They are. And shooting it okay from 3.
Yes,
and that's their recipe.
That's the MO.
Yep.
Cothran, top of the key. Nelson, the Blankenship. Blankenship has a trigger that's ready. Long two-pointer, no good from Rodner. Presley pulls it down. Ball is slapped loose. Pulaski is reaching for everything.
A lot of slapping.
Yep, we're going to get a foul. Undone.
Well, now Somerset's got to make them pay. Now you're in a bonus and
Two on Dunn.
Yep.
By my count, Thompson and Dunn and Wilson all have 2.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing I'm saying, and now if you're Somerset, you got to make hay. You
Have
got
to.
to make these.
Yes, sir. Bowling with a free throw. No good back iron. Rebound battled for, and Blankenship's got it.
1 of 5 at the line.
Yeah, that'll get you beat. Just over 2 minutes first half. Nelson looking at the cuts. He's looking for Rodner, who was not looking at her. Blankenship's got it, and Coffin will relieve the pressure. I think Somerset went zone 1 trip.
They did.
Cawthron angles to the right side, takes it into the paint, flips it up, and a blocking foul on Bruner.
That's 11 on 11 right there.
Yes, sir.
That'll be a shooting foul, I think. I think one of our sponsors just rolled in, Cindy Klaus, from
All
Somerset
right.
Community College. We will name
I
a
see it.
Somerset Community College player of the game. Players.
Cawthron,
Tonight.
yes,
Yeah.
sir. Cawthron with a free throw. Good. When she makes up her mind to go to the basket,
Yes.
she's going to the basket.
And again, I beat this horse to death. She's pretty frail looking, but she's not.
Hit the first one, missed the second one. Presley's got the rebound. Somerset in the front court. Garland takes it into the paint, tries to put a little flip shot up. It went in, but I think it will be, no, they're going to count it.
You're going to get a block. That's good. That'll go against Blankenship. Did they count the basket?
They did, I think. Yes,
Wow.
they did.
Wow.
They never did give the foul.
So Garland got the old-fashioned 3.
That's sir, the Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. 25-18 on the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard with $1:34 to go here in the half. I think that was the second foul on Blankenship, but don't hold me to that. And she'll jack up a 3 from the left side, air ball. Rebound pulled down Garland. And again, I'd have let it went out of bounds.
Yeah.
Throws it to Bowling up near midcourt. Ahead of the pack, gets it inside, shot put up and in by AC. And she's fouled.
You reward AC. The big runs the floor. You get her the ball behind the defense. Cawthron second.
Cawthron second. I think they've all got 2.
At halftime, everybody Pulaski's got 2 fouls. That's
Yes,
going to
sir.
be my recap.
25-20, free throw, short. Rebound battled for. Garland's got it. Ball is knocked loose and pulled down by Pulaski County. Into front court, Rodner left side. To Dunn, and Cawthron's got it under a minute, and Pulaski County goes 1-4.
Yeah.
And they may kill clock right here up 5.
Well, you know,
Nope. Cawthron takes it into the paint,
I
fans
think
it out.
they will. I really do.
They're not in a big
A
rush.
minute's a long time to hold it.
It is.
I know people think you're crazy when you say that, but it is.
Yeah, if everybody's swiping it every pass you
Yep.
make.
Yeah.
We are halfway through that minute, and Cawthron's got it. We'll fan it out and take it back. 25-20, Lady Maroons. Cawthron bluffed the drive and then backs out near midcourt.
She told me one time the team without the ball can't score.
That is correct. The team with the ball will be the one that scores.
Exactly. I just flipped the coin on that one.
Cawthron penetrates. Rodner, 3, left corner, no good. Rebound battled for Presley, and we're going to get a call. They may get Presley over the back.
They might.
That is her first. But Pulaski's not in the bonus, so with 9 seconds to go,
Yep.
the Lady Maroons will inbound.
Somerset's still got a foul to give.
Yes, sir. To Cawthron. And I would give it.
About now.
Back and forth on the dribble, fan it off. Nelson bluffs the 3 into the lane, little floater too hard. First half comes to an end. We have played 2 quarters. It is Pulaski County 25, Somerset 20 on the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard. This is LakeCumberlandSports.com and our title sponsor, Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West, and our presenting sponsor, the Don Franklin Family of Dealerships.
Paul Wright's going to get a scoring recap together. While I wait on that, I want to remind you all, at the conclusion of this game, we will select the Somerset Community. Actually, we will select Somerset Community College players of the game. We know life can be hectic. That's why Somerset Community College offers flexible online programs in addition to traditional in-class learning. Our small class sizes mean personal attention, and with over 40 programs of study, you're sure to find one that fits. Remember, you got this. Get started today by applying at somerset.kctcs.edu. We want to thank the good folks at Magic Monograms out on West Highway 80, the place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. You can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. You can find them on Facebook. Just search Magic Monograms and Embroidery, or contact them at email sales@magicmonograms.net. One more partner, and then I'm going to give it to you.
All right.
Citizens National Bank opened their doors on a square in downtown Somerset in 1920. For nearly 100 years, they've been the bank of the people of Pulaski County, remaining locally owned and operated. No mergers, acquisitions, or name changes. Citizens National Bank is your hometown bank, serving Pulaski County with 7 convenient locations. Citizens National Bank, moving forward together. Member FDIC. Kevin has informed me of my dereliction of duties. We want to thank Barry Turner and the good folks at Turner Real Estate Group. They're working with the right people matters. Barry Turner, broker and owner at Turner Realty Group, knows the ropes. Over the years, Turner Realty Group has provided excellent relationships with their clients. You can see for yourself on their Zillow profile, with more reviews than anyone else in Lake Cumberland region. Turner Realty Group, just off 27 between lights 21 and 22. Call 679-SOLD or go online at shopsomersethomes.com. Your turn.
Thank you, sir. It is 25-20 here at the half, and Pulaski County is on top for the Lady Maroons. 6 points apiece to Haley Rodner and to Madeline Blankenship. 5 points to Shelby Cothran. 3 points to Heidi Thompson, as well as Molly Nelson. 2 points to Madeline Dunn. Dawn Wilson and Caroline Oakes played for Chris Adkins and failed to score. The foul situation: Thompson with 2, Dunn with 2, Cothran with 2, Wilson with 2, Blankenship with 2. I want to go ahead and throw this at you. 3-pointers, Rodner's got 2, Thompson's got 1, Nelson's got 1, and Blankenship has 2. Somerset led by the game's leading scorer, Rachel Presley, with 8. 3 points apiece to Addie Bowling, to Madison Garland, to Peyton Acey, to Ashley Holt. Grace Brunner started. Kaylee Bartley played briefly for Somerset and failed to score. 3-pointers, the Lady Jumpers have 2, and that's, you're looking at the difference in the game. Bowling with 1 and Holt with 1. It was 13-8 at the end of the first quarter. Somerset had a 1-point margin at 8-7, the only lead they've had all night. Pulaski County's biggest margin was at 10, 25-15, before Somerset got the last 5 points in the half. We were tied 3 times at 4, at 7, and at 13, and we've had only 2 lead changes in the basketball game. We are at the half. This is Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West High School basketball, presented by the Don Franklin family of dealerships. 25-20. Pulaski County on top of Somerset, the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard. Citizens National Bank opened their doors on the square in downtown Somerset in 1920. For nearly 100 years, they have been the bank of the people of Pulaski County, remaining locally owned and operated with no mergers, acquisitions, or name changes. Citizens National Bank is your hometown bank, serving Pulaski County with 7 convenient locations. Citizens National Bank, moving forward together, a member FDIC.
You want to have some fun?
Sure.
You do percentages in your head real good.
Yes, sir.
I don't.
All right.
So I'm sitting over here trying to get a calculator to work.
Yes, sir.
I went to the University of Kentucky and spent 5 years in an
Yes.
engineering program.
42.1
That's what I'm getting at.
on both of those.
You're killing me.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Modern Systems is proud to sponsor the Defender of the Game. Modern Systems has been defending homes and businesses since 1979, with thousands of satisfied customers across the Commonwealth and an A+ rating by the Bezer Business Bureau. You can count on Modern Systems to deliver a superior defense for your home or business. Call them at 679-4556 or visit our website at modernsystemsinc.com.
Shoes back on, toes back where they belong. We're ready to roll. Somerset, we mentioned it. They were 6 of 9 from inside 2-point range, Paul.
Right.
That'll win a lot of ball games. That's 67%. They're 2 of 7 from behind the arc. That's 28.6. Free throw line, 2 of 7.
Right.
2 of those were the front end of the bonus. A lot of points left at the line. 15 rebounds. Leading rebounder is Rachel Presley with 5. Addie Bowling credited with 4 for Pulaski County. 2 of 6 from inside the 2-point arc. Or the 3-point arc, whatever, from 2-point range, 33%. They're 6 of 14 from behind the arc. That's 42.8. That's lighting it up. 3 of 7 from the free throw line. So one team is 2 of 7 at the line. The other one is 3 of 7 at the line. All 7 of those free throws, by the way, Shelby Cothran for Pulaski County. They only hit 3 of those. Only 9 rebounds in the opening half. Reidner, Blankenship credited with 2 apiece. Turnovers. Somerset 8. Pulaski County 4, and that's a look at some stats here in the opening half.
Both coaches talked about rebounding, and Somerset, with that size advantage that you documented going in, ended up winning the battle of the boards by 6. So Somerset did the rebounding, but you also said if Pulaski County is on with the 3-pointers, that'll make a difference. They hit several in the first half, and to be honest with you, that's the difference in the ball game right now.
Things kind of played out sort of like we thought they would, to be honest with you. And what did you tell me? A broken clock's right twice a day.
There you go.
So I guess we'll roll with that. A better played basketball game than the one we saw back about 3.5 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. The turnovers early, I think, attribute. I had them total of, I have 12 between them, 8 and 4.
Right.
But if you take the first 3 minutes plus out of this basketball game, the turnovers came back down.
They did.
And I think both teams settled in. Now, if Pulaski keeps shooting nearly 50% from 3-point, they're going to be in this thing. And Somerset, they got to get the ball inside consistently and make some free throws.
It's I think in games between these two teams, and you can throw Southwestern when they play each other in that mix as well, it's not as much nerves as it is adrenaline.
Yes, I think you're right.
And wanting to play extremely well when you play a rival. And that's a big key right there. How crucial was the fact that Somerset was able to get the last 5 points in the first half?
I think it's huge because if you look at the scoreboard, Pulaski County could have gone to halftime, like you said, with that much bigger lead. And then all of a sudden, Somerset, although they only committed 5 fouls, they'll have to be more aggressive.
Yes.
And the way Cothran can put it on the deck and take it to the rim, I'm with you. I think it's huge. And the first, you tell me this, I'll steal it from
McGuire.
you. The first 3 or 4 minutes of this second half, whoever comes out and stamps, this is what's going to happen. We're going to run you out of here, or we're going to post you up and beat you down low. Whatever happens, we'll see.
After the first 4 minutes here in the third quarter, if Somerset can get it inside to Presley and cut into that margin, you got a nail biter.
I agree.
If Pulaski County can stretch that lead back out, then Somerset's looking uphill. If it stays status quo, then you hang on and play 4 more.
He's Paul Wright. I'm Mike Kerr. This is LakeCumberlandSports.com. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West. High school basketball presented by the Don Franklin family of dealerships in 1080p. If you want to watch the really, really good stuff, go to our website at LakeCumberlandSports.com. You can follow us on Facebook Live also, and it's pretty good quality. But I'm telling you, our owner, manager, man in charge.
Yes.
I'm pretty impressed with it. As soon as he hires some good announcers, he's going to be all right.
He's going to be all right.
We want to thank the good folks at Sports Den on South Highway 27, your local sporting good headquarters, UK basketball. You can represent the Cats and look your best. Hats, hoodies, and more. They got it at the Sports Den. They also have high school apparel, so you can look good rooting on your favorite team. Sports Den, proud sponsor of tonight's Fashion Report. As always, Rick Gerler Shelter Insurance, proudly serving Somerset, Kentucky, surrounding areas for many years. In doing so, Rick has helped generations of families get the right coverage at the right price for auto, home, renters, life, or business insurance. See Shelter Agent Rick Gerler on Ogden Street in Somerset. Visit him on the web at shelterinsurance.com/Rick Rick Girdler. One quick glance at the scoreboard. The Randall D. Turpin CPA halftime score, 25-20. Pulaski leads. Paul Wright?
I bet he's getting ready to get real busy.
Yeah, I think you're right. So the way I say it is, Bob Boone said, just get all your stuff, throw it in a box, and take it down there and tell him you're ready to have your taxes done. I suggest you might get ready for a talking to as you do that. We want to thank the good folks down there, though. They are good people.
All right, we're ready to start the second half with Pulaski County on top by 5. Somerset will get the ball. Checking the lineups. The starters for Pulaski: Ridner, Thompson, Dunn, Cawthorn, and Wilson. And if I'm not badly mistaken, you've got the starters for Somerset. It is Bowling, Bruner, Presley, Garland, Acey. Pulaski County again showing that one defensive front that they'll back into a 2-3.
Yep.
Bowling's got it out front to Garland, back to Bowling. Bruner has been quiet tonight.
Yeah, her game is not at 20 feet.
Bowling, dangerous pass she made a catch on. Trying to go inside to Presley. They do. Off the board and good. Rachel Presley, the first player in the game in double figures, 25-22.
It's a simple game, Ray. You see the ball, you catch the ball, you throw the ball, you hit the ball. Right?
Yes, sir. Cawthorn out top. Ridner on a wing. Back and forth on the passing. Dunn takes it down the lane, flips it up too tall. Rebound pulled down and put in by Wilson. Her first basket of the night. Big putback, 27-22. Pulaski County. Dangerous pass. Now Bowling's got it against pressure, and she'll run it across the time strike.
One of the few offensive rebounds Pulaski's come up with tonight, and they made money on it.
Dumps it into Presley, double teamed, and the ball is batted out of bounds by Pulaski County. All right, Somerset's got.
If two guards bump that hard out high, they'll think technical fouls. Rachel Presley, that's some serious contact. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Into Bowling to Bruner.
Big people just don't get no respect in this game, man.
Acey at the free throw line, goes down the lane, puts it up, no good. They back Presley way into the basket. Rebound pulled down by Cawthorn. Gets to the head of the pack. Dunn puts it up and in, and a foul.
Nice find.
That's pretty good move right there.
Bruner will get the foul.
2 on Bruner.
Yep.
And Dunn for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Well,
Hamilton, Joe Frank, and Reynolds.
don't fool your
yeah, that's exactly right.
Yep.
Don't pull your love out on me. 30-22.
Whoops.
Dangerous pass. Presley reaches a big paw out and corrals it.
Yeah,
you know what Somerset's going to do. Pulaski knows what Somerset's going to do. It's execution on that thing inside.
Are you in favor of execution? Yes.
John McKay, you favor your team's execution? Yes.
Yes.
Somerset running the perimeter. This is the way we started the game. Them being extremely patient. They dump it in the corner. Garland thought about a three and then didn't pull the trigger. Good tries to go cross court. Stolen away by Cawthorn. Hesitation move and then
lost it.
Yeah, she lost it out of bounds. Tried to make a move and the ball bounced over her head and sailed away from her.
Yeah, once again, that's turnover, push, I guess you call that. Nobody hurt.
Bruner will run it into front court against pressure by herself. Dumps it off to Bowling. Down on the baseline, they get it to Presley across the lane, and she is hacked. They will get Thompson. That will be her third. And
She'll be the first player of the game to get 3, right?
Yes, sir. Presley will shoot 2. She never actually let go of the ball. I didn't know if they'd let her shoot free throws or not.
She's 0 for 2 at the line, but does have 10 points and 5 rebounds.
Got the first one.
Fix that.
Now, Somerset, as you said earlier, they've got to make 8 free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pulaski in foul trouble and got to the line and just couldn't make hay.
Yes, sir. Rattles home. All over the rim, 30-24.
This freshman's got a bright future, too.
Absolutely. Cawthorn. They're done. Running a little motion offense. Top of the key, Thompson from three, bottom. Second three of the game for Heidi Thompson. It's 33-24.
That was pure.
Again, Bruner just dribbles it across the line against that pressure to AC. Bruner would have had a shot, but the pass was deflected.
Yep.
Back inside to AC, fans it into the corner. It's vicious inside.
Get off me.
Bruner thought about a three, gets picked up by Cawthorn and fans it back outside. Bowling in the corner, three-pointer, in and out from Garland. Battled for Wilson. Pulls it down. Cawthorn across the time stripe.
That lead slipped back out to 9.
Yeah, and we're about halfway through. Cawthorn three-pointer, no good. Just jacked one up. Wilson with another rebound. And they'll bring it back outside and set it up.
It's 2 offensive rebounds in this quarter from Wilson.
And Pulaski's doing a better job on the boards.
Yep.
Dunn, top of the key, almost double dribbled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good analysis there, partner.
Well, that's my job. I'm supposed to bring color analysis.
Cawthorn goes away from a double pick, gets it in the corner. Thompson from three, bottom.
Back to back.
36-24. We've got a timeout called. 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Pulaski by a dozen.
Before I thank somebody, is that the largest lead?
It is.
L&N Federal Credit Union has been in business since 1954. Set up as a financial cooperative, profits are given back to individuals by way of better interest rates, lower fees, convenient services, and resource programs. L&N can offer everything necessary for someone's personal or business finances. Stop by their Somerset location in front of the Kroger Marketplace on 27 or go online at infcu.com. Equal housing lender, NCUA insured. This is Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West Girls High School Basketball, presented by the Don Franklin family of dealerships here on LakeCumberlandSports.com. He's Paul Wright. I'm Mike Kerr. Don't forget, we're going to do this again as soon as this one's over. Boys version.
Yes, sir. 2
for your money tonight. It's warm enough outside. I can actually say if you need to go outside and stretch your legs, go on. For a couple days, we got 2 cats. You know that? They became totally they would not go outdoors. It was like, no.
You know how tall I am.
Yes.
If I could have stretched my legs, I'd have done it a long time ago.
And that was free, folks.
All right. Somerset against pressure.
Oh, it's priceless.
We
don't have any fun doing this.
No. Bartley will, Fouch will inbound. Wrong number there. Gets it inbound to Bruner, who again just bounces it into front court. Gets it off to Bowling and takes it back. Pitch and catch out front. Somerset needs a jump shooter from 15 feet.
Yeah, they do, because they got to dive Presley to the block. They got to honor her.
Right.
There you go. Break the middle of it.
Bruner
good job.
Penetrates, puts up a shot, no good, but she is fouled in the process. Dunn picks up her 3rd foul, and Somerset to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a good take, though, with the 8th grader.
Yes, sir.
You're heading right down the seam.
No good. Free throw shooting has not been a thing of beauty. Caroline Oakes checks back in for Pulaski.
Yeah, 4 of 10.
No good again from Bruner. 2 big misses there, and the rebound pulled down by Rodner. Cawthorn across the timeline. Pulaski again running motion. Oakes top of the key. Pulaski, they've been patient all night. They'll get more so if this lead doesn't change.
Yeah, right now, everything's in your favor.
Yes. Cawthorn takes it down the lane, puts it up no good. We're going to get a blocking foul. And that will be on Bruner, by my count, her 3rd.
And again, that's Cawthorn sort of taking advantage of an 8th grader a little bit. You get her on your hip, and then as soon as you get her there, you just turn toward the rim, and the contact's coming. You know
Yes, sir. Cawthorn 5 points, will stand in for 2. First one, perfect.
Cothran's had a nice game.
Mm-hmm.
Only one field goal, but I've got her with 5 free throws. Made free throws.
Second one. Good.
We talked about a pretty good crowd going to roll in here by,
Yeah, they're here.
Starting to get here. Both the boys and girls 48th districts are here this year at Pulaski.
That'll be crowded.
Well, that's a good night for us.
But, yes, absolutely. I like working here.
Clipping. All right.
First foul on Caroline Oaks. Somerset will inbound side front court. Of course, we'll welcome anywhere in town. They take care of us.
And well, again, you've laid a lot of bricks in all those years.
We've been doing this a while.
Yeah.
Left side, Brunner, 3, left wing, too hard. Rebound pulled down, Thompson. Pulaski County, Cothran pushes it to Blankenship, back to Cothran. Thought about it. Fans it back out to Thompson. She'll take it into the paint. Dump it off. Wilson, 3, right wing, too tall. Rebound battled for and knocked out of bounds by Pulaski County. It'll go back to Somerset with 2:28 to go in the third. It's 38-24, Lady Maroons.
If you're Somerset, this thing's 14. You got to start gnawing on this a little bit.
Yes.
Or Pulaski can go flat on you here in a minute.
Long cross court. Garland had a 3, didn't want it. Bowling looking inside. Left side, Garland takes it to the baseline, gets double teamed, looking for a place to go. Slaps it off a defender and out of bounds, and Somerset will inbound with 2:05 to go in the third. For Pulaski County, Ridner checks in for Thompson.
We've just got an online poll going, and
All right.
our listeners are saying you ought to do the second game too. They kind of like you doing
Yeah, they're on something. The ball in the right wing, 3-pointer up and in. Shot put up by
That's Lauren Fouch who just checked
Yes,
in.
sir.
Yeah.
And it's 38-27. We've got another quick timeout with 2:02 to go.
It's
In
good
the
that we're
third.
taking some of those because we got to thank
You can
our
read.
sponsors.
Yes, sir.
Rick Barker, Godby Realty and Auction. Names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Godby Realty and Auction has 49 years experience in the real estate and auction business, and they're ready to put that to work for you. Go online at godbyrealty.com for more information. We also want to thank them for sponsoring our Godby Realty bank shot during the game. And we've had a couple, 3 of those tonight. Henderson Chiropractic, committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. The caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service, patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or as Paul Wright and I like to say, just everyday wear and tear. There you go, the experience you need for the results you want. That's Henderson Chiropractic. Get well, Doc.
The thing about that everyday wear and tear is there's been a lot of days is what the problem
Yeah,
is.
there are.
Yes. Cothran double teamed in backcourt as Somerset comes with a press.
Yeah.
To Ridner, throws it into front court. It's tipped away and saved by Blankenship.
There are a lot of ways to beat a press.
Yes, sir. That was one of them.
Wow.
Cothran's got it out front. Somerset drops back into a man out of that press as Pulaski takes their time setting up.
Pulaski running more of a motion offense
Right.
now.
Cothran takes it in the lane and got hammered.
That may be 4 on Bruner.
It's either Brunner or Presley. It was number 4 on Grace Brunner, and it will send
Hey,
Shelby Cothran. Yes,
Shelby Cothran understands the concept of having a step on somebody.
Yes.
Once you get a step, call it leverage, call it what you want to call it. She understands that she may play wide receiver in football.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm leaving, I'm leaving.
yes.
She gets edged up to you, and she's going to the rim. A little
Actually,
confusion about the number of fouls. They're showing 4. Everybody's pointing at 4, and we're going to get a break. I don't know. They're going to figure this one out because we've got some sort of discussion item going on. You got the theme from Jeopardy queued up?
well, all they did was hold things up until everybody got to the benches. Then they're going to call them back out.
Okay, well, I'm all right with whatever it is they're trying to call, but if you got her with 4 and I got her with 4 and the book had her, I saw Somerset's scorekeeper, by the way, hold up 4 fingers.
Right.
So pretty
Right.
sure that's correct.
Cothran with 2 free throws coming. First one, Rainbow. Got it.
If you're Pulaski County, you can make this comeback real hard for Somerset by making free throws.
Yes. Both teams struggled at the stripe in the first half. Cothran did not struggle on those two. She has made 4 in a row.
And she's made 4 in a row, 7 in a game.
Right.
I wouldn't foul her a lot.
No. Holt in backcourt throws it across the stripe to Fouch. And dangerous pass. Gets it to Holt to Bowling in the corner to Garland. Dumps it inside. Presley's got position. Puts it up no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. And she was fouled and Ridner got the – no, they're not going to call her. It's Thompson. No, Wilson. I'm sorry. But anyway, Pulaski got the foul and the worst end of that contact with Presley.
Well, again, though, they are banging on Presley a little bit.
A lot.
Okay, let's say a lot.
You got her with a dozen, is that right?
I don't know. She got it one more.
Make it 13.
Okay. Yeah, I've got her 3 free throws and 5 field goals of
right.
the 2-point variety, 6 rebounds. Pretty good night working.
Yes, sir. 40-28. After the first make, Rachel Presley again. This one's no good. Rebound pulled down by Holt, though. Somerset's got it back. Dump it inside to Presley, put it up and in, and she's fouled.
Well, this is a chance for the old-fashioned, I don't know how many point trip.
Yes, sir.
Blankenship
with her third.
Start looking at those fouls. I've got 3 on Thompson, 3 on Blankenship, 3 on Wilson, 3 on Dunn.
That is correct. Presley. No good with this one, and the rebound is pulled down by Cothran. 40-30. Just over a minute to go in the third. Cothran drives, dumps it off. They get it to Oakes, drives into the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Garland. Nice job on the defensive end by Presley to cut her off on the baseline. And then just stood there.
You open the trap and let the mouse in.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Dumps it into Presley, and she was fouled on the floor.
Yep. I think.
And Blankenship may have committed the foul and gotten the worst of it. That is correct. Her 4th. So,
all right, from this point forward, Somerset's going to shoot the bonus.
That is correct.
And we got over a quarter to play.
Bowling looking. Gets it into Holt, dumps it in to Presley. Puts it up, no good, but she is fouled again. Pulaski's trying to draw a charge, and it is not working.
Well, you can't draw a charge with those hands coming down at the Thompson.
Blankenship.
That's 5.
That is 5. She is done for the night.
I've got her with 6 points.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
2 rebounds.
Chris Adkins is stating his case for that being a bad call.
I'm going to go watch a high school girls game tomorrow, North Laurel and Southwestern. And North Laurel has got a young lady who's a legitimate 6'4".
Wow.
Who can play.
Presley with 2 free throws. Got it. She is, by my count, 5 out of 6. Or excuse me, 5 out of 6 in this quarter. Is that right?
I guess. I've got her 3 out of 4, but I may have missed some.
Good again.
But the most important part is she made both of them.
40-32. I'll do the math here in a minute.
Okay.
Somerset comes with a double team, and ball slapped away from Cothran out of bounds with 34 seconds to go in the quarter, and the Lady Maroons up 8. Pulaski in no hurry. Oakes back and forth on the dribble. Somerset bringing that zone way out. They're going to get Holt with a foul. That is her 3rd.
Now, Somerset will have to eventually put Pulaski in some sort of potential to shoot free throws. Too early to be thinking that yet.
Yes, sir.
But here comes, they're going to extend this defense. One shot.
Oh, absolutely, with 13 seconds to go. Cothran will take it into the paint, fan it off to Oakes, to Thompson, back out to Cothran with 5. Double teamed, can't get away. Nice job on the defensive end. They will not get a shot off. We have played 3 quarters. Pulaski County 40, Somerset 32 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Somerset Community College will present a Players of the Game following this. Do you know you can get free tuition at Somerset Community College?
No.
Under the Work Ready Scholarship? That's right. We said free. If you want to pursue a certificate, diploma, or associate degree in healthcare, manufacturing, construction, logistics, business, or IT, the Work Ready Scholarship will cover your tuition expenses. Get in, get out, and get to work. Apply today at somerset.kctcs.edu. That'd be a great .edu. That'd be a great slogan for a parent or even a government. Get in, get out, and get to work.
There you go. All right, for your convenience.
Yes.
Rachel Presley was 5 of 6 from the free throw line in the third quarter.
Okay.
She had 2 field goals.
I had her 5 of 7. I thought she missed 2.
9 in the quarter. She owned 17 by my count at this point.
Works for me. I've got the same number. I've just got one more miss than you do, which doesn't mean anything other than I'm going to admit I'm wrong now.
One of us is messed up.
I'm going to admit I'm wrong now.
40-32 as we go to quarter number 4. Pulaski County with the advantage and the basketball. Cawthorn directing traffic. Somerset in a zone, and they are ranging it a long way. Right side, Ridner, 3, no good. Nice job by Oaks on the board as Somerset didn't get there. Put it back up, no good, but she's fouled.
Once again, first half, no offensive rebounds to speak of. Pulaski's getting their share here in the second half.
First foul on Madison Garland. Where's she been?
Oaks
will stand in for 2. First one rattles home. We've drawn a crowd tonight.
Yeah, they're starting. I may have lied about parking.
It's good. 42-32 after the 2 free throws.
Pulaski has managed to keep that lead in a working area, and Somerset can't seem to get over the hump.
Against pressure, get it into Bowen. She is double teamed, and ahead to Fouch. Tried to dump into Presley, batted away from behind. Pass was a little awry. Up to Cawthorn, dumps it ahead to Ridner, put it up too tall. Rebound Fouch. That was a lot of ado about nothing, and we head the other way. Right side Garland, dumps it into Presley. Turns, puts it up and in. They do not have an answer.
No, that phone's off the hook.
42-34. And Pulaski County turns it over. They get it back to Bowling, and everybody gets in their places.
Now Somerset can get this close enough to get everybody interested again.
Yeah, basket right here is big. Bowling out front, looking at that zone, and it is ranging to the free throw line and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Bowling out front, right wing to Garland. They can make us go for it, miss it. She steps in and drains a 3. 42-37. Hang on.
That was huge.
Yes, sir. Ahead of the pack to Wilson. Left side, Thompson from 3. No good. Presley wades in for the rebound. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Somerset, dangerous pass. Garland can't get to it. That was an unforced turnover at a really inopportune time.
Yeah, and a pass that you really don't even need to make. It's not getting you anywhere. But anyway, a lot of time left.
Yes, sir. Pulaski County, they go back to Thompson, tries to dump it inside. She had a 3 and didn't want this one.
I thought she'd shot it.
Thompson tries to penetrate, left side Ridner. Get those two on the same side. There's a lot of shooting going on. We get steps called on Cawthorn.
Well, we had got through that turnover thing for the third quarter and the start of this one, but everybody's getting back in the act now.
6:07 in a 5-point game. Hope will walk it up to midcourt and go on across the line with it. Dump it out to Bowling, and Somerset will start the attack. To Hope, back to Bowling. You know where they want to go with it?
I do. I don't know if they do. I do.
Bowling, top of the key, 3, back iron, no good. Rebound is tipped, pulled down by Somerset, put up, no good. We're going to get a foul. The Lady Jumpers did a nice job in the offensive glass, and Madison Garland will go to the line for 2 by my count.
Yeah, that's big too.
No, they're going to say before the shot.
Really?
It wasn't, but that's what they're going to say. Bowling will inbound. Right inside to Presley, who got position, put it up no good, but she's fouled. How do you get that wide open that close to the basket?
Yeah, that's another thing that's 4 on Thompson.
And that's big.
Yeah, what I'm getting at is you have got to keep Presley from getting that position.
You have to.
If you have to stand there and let her run over you.
First free throw, good.
Starting to bury them, Paul, when they count. You're right.
42, 38.
It's about as close as we've been in a while.
It is.
A long while.
No good on this one. Rebound pulled down by Radner. It's a 4-point game. Dunn quickly into front court as the ball batted loose. Somerset wanted it, and they will not get it.
Everybody's got a whistle now. That official had all kinds of help on that one.
Right back to Radner. Wide open left wing three. No good. Too long. Rebound pulled down. Fouch. Bowling throws it to Garland. Looking at Presley. Too much traffic on that go round.
Just be patient.
Yeah, back to Bowling. Garland in the corner. Dumped it inside. Presley on the backside. Up and good.
They got
that's 5 on Thompson by my count.
Yeah, it's by my count. I was waiting for it. So I got her leaving with 9.
9?
Mm-hmm.
Presley will shoot 2.
Well,
Pulaski County will send to Nelson.
And they lose about 6 inches in height and a half a person in that exchange.
They do.
I don't mean that as a negative. I'm just saying a much smaller replacement.
Yes. Presley got the first one. Or excuse me, got the free throw.
Yes.
After the basket. And it is 42-41. We've not been this close in a while. You said that earlier, didn't you?
But it's closer than it was.
Yes, sir, it is. Somerset is getting much more aggressive on the defensive end. We're going to get walking on Cochran. Good call.
Yep. Somerset has a chance to take the lead.
Yes, sir.
The last 4 minutes have not been good for the Lady Maroons.
The last time we were this close, we were tied at 13. And Bowling almost ran off and left it. Working up on the dribble across the timeline. Spins away to Garland. Wanting to go to Presley. To Fouch. Back to Garland. Dumps it in, and we're going to get a offensive foul.
Yep.
That is number 2. Okay, they say 3. Okay.
What I do is I don't take any of her aggressiveness away because of that.
As John Tong would say, from this point forward, both teams will shoot the bonus.
Yep, Somerset will shoot the double.
Yes, sir. Nelson's got it out front and almost slapped away from Cochran.
Wow.
And then it is slapped away from Cochran. She gets it back, flips it up and in, and she's fouled.
Cue the Calliope. That had disaster written all over it and turned into, oh my, Presley. That's 4. That's huge. That was number 4 on Presley.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just had 3. We'll see. Nelson nails the free throw. She's got a dozen. It's 45-41, and we've got a timeout. 4:17 to go. 45-41 Pulaski on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Citizens National Bank opened their doors in the square in downtown Somerset in 1920. For nearly 100 years, they have been the bank of the people of Pulaski County, remaining locally owned and operated with no mergers, acquisitions, or name changes. Citizens National Bank is your hometown bank, serving Pulaski County with 7 convenient locations. Citizens National Bank, moving forward together, member FDIC. In real estate, working with the right people matters. Barry Turpin, broker and owner at Turner Realty Group, knows the ropes. Over the years, Turner Realty Group has developed excellent relationship with their clients. You can see for yourself on their Zillow profile with more reviews than anyone else in the Lake Cumberland region. Turner Realty Group, just off 27 between lights 21 and 22. Call 679-SOLD or go online at shopsomersethomes.com.
The Randall D. Turpin scoreboard says 45-41. This is Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West High School basketball. presented by the Don Franklin family of dealerships on LakeCumberlandSports.com. I'm Paul Wright along with Mike Kerr. Game 1 of 2. The boys' version of Pulaski County and Somerset will be forthcoming.
During that timeout, there was an extended discussion between scorekeepers from both teams and 2 officials, and if I knew what they said, I'd give you an answer to our dilemma. But there has been some agreement on how many fouls were on Rachel Presley.
I've got 3, but
they announced 4 is what I'm getting at. And,
so I'm still not sure.
And I had 3, so I went with the announcer-rater.
Pulaski comes with pressure. And Bowling taking her time. Passes it across the line to Holt. They want to go to Presley, and she is double teamed in front. But with 2, nobody behind her, though. Bowling halfway through the 4th quarter.
Fouch cut along the baseline. They missed her wide open.
Holt goes in the corner to Garland. Back to Holt. Somerset, it's only a 4-point game. They can be patient.
Certainly.
And get what they want.
You're in the double bonus?
Yes.
Now the fans won't be patient.
No. 3-pointer, top of the key, no good. Rebound battled for. Presley's got it, tries to go back up with it, and she's fouled.
Well, the launch from 3, I'm not sure is what Coach Bowling wanted, but it worked out just fine.
4 on Wilson. Presley back to the line. Where she has hit. The technical term is a bunch. Free throw is up and rattles out.
Well, we got 3:30 to play. These are not crucial yet, but they're getting to the point where you're going to have to make them.
Presley again. This one is good, and it is a 1-possession game. AC checks back in, and Presley.
I wondered if she would ever get a rest in the foul trouble, but again, she's been out there beating and banging all night.
She won't rest long, but that's a good move.
Offense, defense, I would hope.
Cothran back and forth on the dribble against pressure. Runs it across the line, gets it to Ryder. Possessions are going to become more and more valuable as we go along.
Yep. Possessions and free throws and turnovers.
Done. Right side, Wilson. Goes to the free throw line and overthrows Cothran out of bounds. The turnover will give it to the Lady Jumpers. And what did you say about offense, defense? Here's Presley.
Kind of what I thought might be going on. I would nod my hat to that one.
Not the first game you've seen, is it?
Give her the ball, too, if you get a chance.
Holt runs it across the timeline to Fouch. Back to Holt. Puts a move on, drives into the paint, has it batted loose, and it is out of bounds. And it will go back to Pulaski County. Good call as Holt got a step too far, had it slapped loose. Tried to retrieve it and couldn't. Offense, defense. Presley checks back out. AC checks back in.
Yeah, but if you're Somerset, there's another one of those. Got in too deep with nothing to do.
Right.
Still a 3-point game. And
Nelson, 3, left wing, no good. Rebound battled for and pulled down. We're going to get a jump ball. And it will go to Pulaski County. Nice job. Who was it? I think Dunn reached in and got a hand on that. And caused the tie up into Nelson. To Cothran. 2:30 to go. 3-point game. Right down the lane, left side, Nelson from 3. No good again. Rebound battled for. Pulaski County comes up with it. Ridner with a rebound. To Ridner. Dumps it inside. They try to come back outside and they throw it away, but we're going to get a foul called.
Timeout.
No, timeout. Pulaski County got the timeout before the ball bobbled loose. 2:12 to go in a 3-point game.
Yeah, I'm not sure that if they'd waited a second, they would have been shooting free throws. Intrust Counseling would like to invite you to come join their counseling team. They're hiring in Pulaski as well as several other locations throughout the state. Visit their Facebook page at Intrust Healthcare KY, proudly serving clients since 1999. Magic Monograms on West Highway 80 is a place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. You can put your design on medical or athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Just search Magic Monograms and Embroidery or contact them by email, sales@magicmonograms.com. Partner,
Yes, sir.
we started this an hour or so ago, hour and a quarter maybe, but you're going to have to settle it now. We're down to things are about to have to happen.
The first game was a 3-point margin in Somerset's favor at the patch. With
Yep.
2:12 to go here, it is a 3-point margin in Pulaski's favor.
You and I had a lottery quiz before the game. How many threes would Pulaski attempt? You
What-
said 25, I said 30.
What have we got?
They're at 23 right now, so just that's trivial. That means nothing, but they've jacked up 2 on this possession and still have the basketball.
Right. Yeah, I think one of those was ill-advised, but Pulaski to inbound. Ridner looks, and throws it a little bit high, but Cothran saves it.
Ryder would be a pretty good quarterback.
Cothran back and forth, and they will be in no hurry. I think that's what the timeout was for. Cothran penetrates, can't get loose, dumps it outside. Ridner puts it on the deck, takes it down the lane, flips it up, no good. But AC is going to commit the foul.
Yeah, once again, that's good recognition by Ridner, though. You've got AC running at you, and you pretty much can make the contact happen.
With 1:51 to go, do you want that shot?
No, but
Free throw, good.
if she's going to make the free throws, I'm going to change my mind and say yes.
46.
Presley back.
42.
No, I'm being,
I understand.
I'm being totally
Right,
honest.
right.
If I trust her to make free throws, that one's short.
Made the first one, missed the second one, fouled for the rebound at 46. 42. Bowling's got it. Against pressure, gets it to Holt. Still not across the timeline, gets it to Fouch. Has
Whoa.
it batted loose to Garland.
2-possession game here.
Yeah, plenty of time. Minute and a half, sorry.
Our boss is trying to read my stat sheet. Good luck.
Yeah, good. I hear that. Mine looks like chickens. All right. Bowling, wide open. Holt, left side 3, in and out.
Wow.
Rebound battled for, and Cothran comes away with it. Ahead of the pack was Dunn, but they couldn't get it to her with a buck 14. Pulaski's got it back up 4.
Now, if you're Pulaski, you got to take layups and free throws.
Sure.
You just got to run your stuff, but don't look to shoot it.
And if you're Somerset,
my.
Cothran puts one up, no good. Rebound, Fouch. Bowling comes away with it to Holt. Back to Bowling. Tries to dump it in. It is batted away by Ridner and saved by Cothran. Big defensive
That's huge.
effort.
13 turnovers.
Cothran into front court, and if you're Somerset, you've got a foul.
Timeout.
And Chris Adkins is going to take a timeout. I'll be honest with you. Pulaski might have been a little discombobulated, but Somerset was not in foul position. I don't like that timeout.
No, I think maybe it was preconceived that you were maybe going to. I'm with you. You could have wasted another 5 seconds while they're trying to find you before you take that. Pretty easy to do it from up here, by the way, I found out. Modern Systems, proud sponsor of the vendor of the game. They've been defending homes and businesses since 1979 with thousands of satisfied customers across the Commonwealth and an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. You can count on Modern Systems to deliver a superior defense for your home business. Call them 679-4556 or visit our website at modernsystemsinc.com. We will choose 2 defenders of the game, 1 from each team. Be thinking about that.
I'll do that.
More importantly, let's finish this.
Ridner inbound to Cothran. Takes it to the paint and gets fouled immediately by Holt. That'll be her 4th. Not that it matters at this point in time. Cothran will go back to the line for 1 and the bonus.
Well, my scats, sketchy as they are, has got her hitting her last 4.
Yeah, she's at 8 out of 12, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Free throw. Good.
So if I'm Coach Adkins, based on the numbers I've seen, that'd be the one I'd like to have at the free throw line.
I concur.
And so far, it's paid off.
Cothran again. Good again.
Yep, I take her out of the rotation.
48-42.
She don't get to shoot them anymore. If
No,
I'm
still a
Somerset.
2-possession game, but now
Gotta
we're
feed
looking
it.
at threes.
You got to go.
Garland drives into the paint. Little floater, no good. Rebound battled for Cothran. Had a hand on it. Presley ends up going out of bounds with it. And it'll go back to Pulaski with 25.4.
Well, Somerset got a shot. I wouldn't call it a good shot,
Right.
but they got a shot and then lost the rebound.
Cothran takes the inbound pass and is fouled. They will get Fouch. That will be her first, and Catherine, from this point forward, will shoot 2.
Yep, everybody shoots 2, and if you're Catherine, you step up there with a 6-point lead, you do the math. You need to make one of these at least.
Right.
Makes it a 3-possession basketball game.
First one, short.
You need to make one of these at least. So Pulaski is on the verge of settling this at your place you win, my place I win.
Got the second.
Yep.
49-42.
Got to go.
Inbounds is batted loose, and everybody on Pulaski County touched it. Finally picked up by the Maroons by Dunn, and gets it to Ridner, who is fouled by Bowling.
Yeah, Bruner is the second ball handler for Pulaski or for Somerset.
Right.
Did she foul out? I had her with 4. Did she actually foul out?
She must have, because I've not seen her.
No, and you'd think in this pressure situation.
Right.
Well,
free throw is no good. Yeah, they used to put who the foul was on the board. They've gotten lazy and don't do that anymore.
And the official's about halfway signal anyway now.
Right. 50-42.
Not that I'm complaining. Oaks will come into the lineup. 8 points. If you're Pulaski, you got to get creative now to get beat.
Tom Pulaski, I'm not pressing here either.
Well, see, the clock doesn't stop in high school basketball unless they
left side, Garland thrown away. Catherine's got it. We'll go to the other end and hit away up.
That's the cigar.
Yes, sir. Head to Somerset. Holder's got it. Puts up a shot. No good. This game ends. Pulaski County 52. Somerset 42. That will be the final in the girls' game, in game number 1.
Paul Wright will get you a scoring recap while I remind you you're listening to Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West High School Basketball here on LakeCumberlandSports.com. They have short wait times, flu shots or immediate medical care, in-house lab and x-ray. They're open late till 7 p.m. on weekdays, 10 to 3 on Saturday, behind the hospital just off Bogle Street in Med Park West. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic says, just walk in when you need us. Also a big shout out and a thank you to the Don Franklin family of dealerships for sponsoring tonight's coverage of high school basketball. 2019 models are arriving. They're all there. All the Somerset location. You can go find yours today or go online at donfranklingm.com and view their entire inventory. Don Franklin family of dealerships. They'll treat you like family.
Remember when Somerset scored the last 5 points in the first half?
Yes.
Pulaski scored the last 7 points in this basketball game. It went from 3 to 10 at the end. It was 13-8 Pulaski after 1, 25-20 Lady Maroons at halftime. 40-32 PC after 3, and they win it by 10, 52-42. Tied 3 times early at 4, at 7, and at 13. Somerset's only advantage was at 8-7 in the first quarter. Pulaski County's biggest margin early in or about halfway through the third quarter at 14, 38-24. For Pulaski County, Shelby Coffin with 17 points, 9 points to Heidi Thompson, 8 to Haley Ridner, 6 to Madeline Blankenship, 5 points to Madeline Dunn, 3 points to Molly Nelson, 2 points to Dawn Wilson. Caroline Oakes had 2 points as well. For Somerset, Rachel Presley, 24 points on the night. Madison Garland finished with 6 by my count. And Peyton Acey with 3. Ashley Holt with 3. Lauren Fouch with 3. Addie Bowling with 3. Grace Bruner started, and Bartley came off the bench briefly and failed to score for Somerset. Pulaski County will move to 14-10. Somerset will drop to 11-10. Both teams, as of right now, are 2-4 in the district, and the 3rd and 4th place in the district will be decided with a coin toss. The loser will get Casey County. The winner will get Rockcastle County, and as Mike said earlier, that will be right here when the district tournament starts in a very, very short period of time. The Sports Den on South Highway 27 in Somerset is the Pulaski Sporting Goods headquarters to outfit youth soccer players, youth football players, or as we're getting close to, it's going to be baseball season. Pulaski County has everything you'd want from all the schools, from UK. You might find some Louisville stuff if you really had to have it.
Who would want it?
Exactly right. and they've got all of the gear for whatever sport happens to be in season. Rick Girdler, shelter insurance agent, has been proudly serving Somerset, Kentucky and surrounding areas for many years. In doing so, Rick has helped generations of families get the right coverage at the right price. For auto, home, renters, life, or business insurance, see shelter agent Rick Girdler on Ogden Street in Somerset, or visit him on the web at shelterinsurance.com/Rick Girdler. Keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans. The same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard, located on Parker's Mill Road in Somerset, and that scoreboard at the end of game 1 was 52-42. Pulaski County on top of Somerset's Lady Jumpers. Mike?
All right, we talked about a lot of things in the opening. You know what else it is tonight?
What's
it's
that?
homecoming.
All right.
They crammed a lot of stuff into this tonight.
They did.
Here's some numbers for you. Somerset on the game, 10 of 16 from two-point range. That's pretty good. That's 62.5%.
Yes, sir.
They were 4 of 15 from behind the arc for 26%. 10 of 20 at the free throw line. That's 50%. That's leaving points on the board.
Right.
They win the rebound battle 27-19. Leading rebounder in the game to go along with her points, Rachel Presley, had 8 rebounds for the Lady Jumpers. For Pulaski County, they were 6 of 13 from two-point range, 46.1. 7 of 24, you missed it by 1. 3-point range, 29.1. Well, they may have, hey, it's conceivable they shot one I didn't get. 17 out of 25 from the free throw line. That's 68%. Pulaski wins the game by 10.
Yes, sir.
They win at the line by 7.
There you go.
Somerset shot 50% at the line. Turnovers. Pulaski County 9, Somerset 15. Somerset did win a rebound battle, as we gave you 27-19. Leading rebounder for the Pulaski County Lady Maroons, Haley Reidner, with 5. That's a brief look at the stats, my partner.
All right, you've got some stuff to give away.
Yeah, we got to pick up, and you've got the numbers over there, but I don't see how you can go wrong with Presley as the offensive player of the game for Somerset, right?
No doubt.
And I'm pretty sure that my vote would be Cothran.
That would be
from
correct.
Pulaski
that
County.
would be correct, sir.
Let's go ahead with those two and say that our Somerset Community College players of the game will be Shelby Cothran from Pulaski County and Rachel Presley from Somerset. From Somerset. You want to see a guy struggle to try to find his notes? I was doing that with the state's lowest tuition rates, in person and online classes, and convenient campus locations. Somerset Community College is the best choice for education and training. We can get you started in careers like computer and information technology, 3D printing, nursing, culinary arts, and much, much more. Never underestimate. Apply today at somerset.kctcs.edu. What do you think about our modern systems defenders of the game?
All right.
Help me.
You want me to help you?
Please.
You could go a lot of different directions.
All right.
I'm going to do something really different, I think, for us, for Pulaski County.
Yeah.
Remember the offensive player?
Yeah.
She's the defensive player as well.
Well, no. That was in my head when I came back to you, and I'm going, am I really going to name her both of those? But
she, out of that zone, she kept Somerset from getting into what they wanted to get into.
If we watched this game, and I think we tried.
Yes.
There's Tom Klaus.
Moose is in the house.
If we watched this game, and I think we at least tried.
Yes.
I'm 100% in support of Cothran being our defender of the game. What about on the Somerset side?
On the Somerset side, I would probably, considering how the defense was played, might go with Garland.
Okay. You got them. I appreciate it. Modern Systems, defenders of the game. Modern Systems are proud to sponsor the defender of the game. Defenders. Modern Systems has been defending homes and businesses since 1979 with thousands of satisfied customers across the Commonwealth and an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. You can count on Moderns to deliver superior defense for your home or business. Call them at 679-4556 or visit our website at modernsystems.inc.com.
Pat says we're done.
Well, for the quick air Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West and the Don Franklin family of dealerships. This is Mike Kerr saying stick around, game 2 to follow. Pulaski County ladies get a win over Somerset. The men's version to follow momentarily. Good night. See you soon.